Hello boys, my name is Kaliyoshi. Welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country for Switch with the Japanese voices enabled. In the last video, we left off doing some more grinding, well sort of, not really. We mostly progressed the storyline this time and we were able to get some stuff. I'm gonna try and focus on this, so I'm not gonna spend any skill points for you. It's gonna be, I'm trying to think. Boost max HP. That's that. I think I'm actually gonna focus on the inspiration next. On him. For him, we're gonna do boosted recharge. Bonds of friendship. So trying to focus on in terms of failed charms. Alright, you're gonna get wildflower salad. Yeah. It's raining in the desert again. I find that really funny. In case you're wondering, my idea was I was gonna not waste time and get the items required for my first thing, by the way. And then I'd use the first wildflower salad, and then I actually decided I would cook the second one after that. So we'll do that now. We still we still need to use this thing a little bit. You don't have any items you can make, huh? It's really hard to make items with you and Adam, because they're also super useful when you can get them made, which is why I'm trying to get them made as early as possible, but it's kind of tricky. I think we already got bonus experience in the last... Oh, didn't we do that? I think I'm better off waiting. We'll follow this quest, I guess, next. And then try to maybe defeat some monsters here as well while we wait. We'll start with this Grifox in the middle. I've been using Alara a little bit more just because, well, using her with Saze is best for boss battles, at least at the moment, until I find a better healer. This is a good AoE, let's use that. I resisted that status move that they just did. Oh, we almost have our level 4 special. You know what, let's try and do it. Alright. Oh, we got it off, but there's no enemies there. That was crazy. There were no enemies. We got it off, but there were no enemies to get killed by it, so we just kind of tapped the ground there. Stick out this Scorpix next. If there are any specific enemies we have to defeat here, we need to try and find them. I like how, although Jin does more damage, I'm being forced to use Haze just for the healing. There we go. Steam Explosion. Alright.
陛下の身の回りの世話なら全てこなしてみせる。
これって絆って言っちゃっていいんでしょうか。
And yes, this time I've decided to do the full game on regular mode or whatever, so non-aggressive. That's off of aggressive mode, which means enemies will be constantly attacking me if they're around my level. Which means I have to grind a bit more and fight more enemies, but I think it's the way Xenoblade was designed to be played anyway. So anyways, we got it rebuilt? Yes, we did. We can't rightly say if it was successful or not. No, it's bound to work. I know it. Well, I believe it. At the very least, I hope. Certainty decreased rapidly. Then we'll just cross reins and flip switch. Yeah, we should just go for it. You're right. Put my switch done, my dude. Alright. Back. And now there's a flashing icon. Looks like it came back for something. It covered its eye. I can't really make it out. I hope it's gold. Will you look? I can't stand attention. Can we? Yes, please do. What if a monster jumps at us? That would be really unlikely. Huh? Jin's word too. There really was gold buried in the down desert. Palva's dreams came true. Really? Are you sure that machine didn't just find gold that traveling merchants dropped accidentally? It did seem to be mostly soul change. What a buzzkill. I can't believe we didn't actually find any fabulous wealth after all that effort. I'd made more money if I'd spent time feeding animals back home. Ah, cheered up. Dun had fun, Palva. Yeah. Guess it was pretty fun, wasn't it? Thanks for all your help, everybody. I'm sorry it was all for nothing. Don't worry about it. It was an entertaining diversion, to say the least. That's for sure. Dream of gold was beautiful while it lasted. Alright. We got both of them back. Oh, we're almost leveled up. So close. We have only one quest to go on that other side. We actually cleared so many quests. We are already on like one other quest. Now we have to explore to find those chests. This is a big spider or scorpion or something. Looks like it's gonna get in our way. Gonna try and attack it from the back. Alright, let's chain attack it down. They both have fire, right? So I'm just gonna use double flame on that one. But burn this one around. Flame. Again. Don't want to destroy another element yet, so we're gonna use to guarantee it doesn't get destroyed. And we're gonna do Jin because he needs to participate in chain attacks by using specials. It's gonna take probably a long time before we can get enough elementals to do like a big burst to do a lot of damage. We need at least 5 elements for that. They definitely made the chain attack longer. Now you could chain attack could go much longer than 3 rounds. At least I initially thought it was only 3 rounds. Minoff next. And look at all that experience. That just shows how much experience you can gain once you know what to do. Like I said, the chain attack strategy is the way to go for experience. It seems like it wastes a little bit of time, but the multiplier you get on the experience is worth it. And the more you overkill enemy by, the more experience you get actually, which is really useful. Alright. We're trying to exert a space both for finding those stupid barrels so we could get them out of the way. The green ones, of course. But also just trying to find landmarks so that we can get around here quicker, and also these collection points. We can't wander too far, of course. There are some monsters that we'll likely have to run away from. The big difference is if we are playing with passive mode enabled, we'd just be able to run absolutely everywhere. I think unlike the previous one, this isn't unique, so I can actually try battling it. Let's do that. We need to lure it away from its friends first, though. Purposely waiting to attack so I don't get attacked right away. This is where I would actually want Jin in play. It's too early. He's on. Didn't necessarily do a lot of damage. More like it did a lot of damage to our healable damage. Okay, everyone leveled up from that. That was what I was hoping to get from that. Wait, those guys are level 22, but that monster is level 43? Sometimes I think Wonders never sees. Sometimes I just don't get how to do stuff like that. Somebody got a Key Affinity Award. We need to check that right away. That was Bridget who got it. Okay. Just because I'm not necessarily grinding over stuff doesn't necessarily mean I'm not going to be fully powering up my blades. In fact, I think I'm going to be trying to do just that. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. We found the location, that's all we wanted. Let's get out of here, because it's probably still too high a level of us. It's actually kind of surprising, despite us grinding like a ton. Another level 3 Eberon. We have not found one that requires level 1 yet. I like how I said that area was too difficult and we were able to defeat the enemies anyway. Although, those enemies you saw there with the Turkin, we could have defeated at that high of a level. Because when they're high level like that, you would have to signal them out and defeat them one at a time. If you don't single them out, then it becomes really difficult to win. Whoa! Got slammed into a trap. There's lots of random traps like this scattered around the area. And a bunch of sharks already waiting down at us, but they're around our actual level. Let's chain attack now. Don't have as many elements as I thought I would have. Don't have an easy way to break them either. I'm gonna have to do the classic one, because we don't have water to break any of the fire ones, or fire to break any of the other ones. So that means we have to go for RNG this. What I mean by RNG is whenever you pick one that isn't part of an element, or it doesn't have an elemental opposite, it'll just randomly select an element. And you need it to select the one that you're trying to go for. which is ice. And it's kind of random if you get the break or not, but we did it that time. Okay, that is a strategy now we can do. Actually gonna do this. Keep that element for breaking, and break the dark one with Mithra. That was close, I almost messed that one up. See, now we busted that at the last second. Jin right now does the most damage. Alright. Oh, there's that cruise cuisine again. I'm gonna actually briefly take a break so I can make sure to grab all these items. Okay, good. They took out the other one. That one didn't give us much. Didn't look quite as big, but it was higher leveled. So I at least wanted to fight it a little bit. We sort of did what we wanted. We found our location. Not a landmark, unfortunately. It's just filled with high-level monsters. Wait a minute. I think we actually have to go for there anyway. The game does require us to get for the Seversot. I just don't know if they intend us to go for here or not. The game always considers low-level setups in mind. So I'm not sure if this path was intended or not. We'll see. I'm just gonna follow it and see where it leads now. Oh, there's the cab. That's what we're going for. The thing has a massive range. Okay, we ran from it very easily. Sometimes I feel like the enemies pull farther away than they should. This is the way this game is. Obviously, not being in like passive mode still doesn't mean we can't skip enemies. It's just more difficult because enemies will chase us and we have to run away from them. Which makes it more like the original game, like I mentioned, which is why you need to be a certain level for certain areas, or else you'll just die outright. I know. Oh, there's a unique. Actually, I'll feel like fighting that right away. Instead, I'm gonna head over here. Because we still have yet to find a capital city. Or at least... Okay, that was honestly a trick. I just wanted to hit that landmark. Just so I could teleport there when I'm done with this exploring. Obviously we are gonna fight it. I just wanted to hit that so that we teleport there. Because it's quite a far way back to another landmark if we lose. I'm gonna go straight into the healing move. Okay, well, they healed their damage. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm gonna win with you first. I don't think it worked. Okay, we need to do at least one fire. So let's do the Sita Steam Bomb right away. That'll do 2 elements. Oh, we need Photon yet. We haven't done that yet. Unfortunately, getting some of the other elements can be kind of random sometimes. Okay, we got some decent damage on it. Photon is next. That's time to switch. Unfortunately, it doesn't have enough lower HP that we can just do an attack setup right away. So we're just gonna continuously do specials to try and weaken it down. We got the tricky part done. Yeah, I'm gonna heal land him right now. That was timed perfectly. Yeah, it briefly launches itself during certain attacks, so you can smash it during those attacks to make it take even more damage. I honestly don't know how. I think there's like 5 elements that can limit it at once. And sometimes you can get 2 at once, but it's typically harder. No effect. Hey, I don't want to do 0 damage to it. Let's do a break. Resisted it. Get that on it. And then we'll go into a chain attack. Probably should have done a cigarette, but whatever. Okay, we did do the trick properly. So now we have tons of elements to break. But I still want to break the water first. Okay, alright. So to break the water first, we have to do 2 fires. As long as one element is breaking at least around, it doesn't matter. So this is the maximum damage chain attack, basically. Basically the highest damage you can do. Okay, now let's see here. Because Haze was picked, I'm gonna have Haze destroy this element. Then have you work on the water element. And then we're gonna have you work on darkness element, the light element first. Then you're gonna work on the air element. Now here comes the damage. Okay, we don't have anything else to do. We have a 1 in 3 chance of just breaking an element altogether. I think we're just gonna break 2 elements. Okay, I actually wanted to do Minoff anyways. I didn't see where he was though. He's kind of hiding out there. And I think we'll actually do Celadon Whirlwind instead. Alright. Now our Aegon will break this. And there we go. So now the bar has been filled up. Full burst. This is the first time we've seen full burst happen in this game. And, oh, it triggered a level 4 special. I didn't know it does that. So we get to see Aegon's level 4 special there. Okay. That was a cool way of finishing him off there. And despite that, we still only got like 14 RX hits because it was lower than other enemies. But hey, there we go. So that's the first time we ever got to see full burst. So yeah, basically you need to break at least 5 elements, ideally 6 is the easiest way of doing it. You break all of them, you cause full burst, and the moment you cause full burst, apparently you get sent into a level 4 special immediately after doing it. So depending on who you break it with, like say if you break it with Jin, you'll do tons of damage because Jin has a lot of attack power right now, so we could have done a lot of damage if Jin was the one to break it. But still, it's cool we got to see Agonon's ability on level 4. A ton of damage, dude. Initially, I always thought the Xenoblade 2's version of the chain attack was always kind of weaker. But this game actually kind of buffed it to be much more stronger now. So now you can destroy up to like 6 elements at once and cause an insane amount of damage. So I think the strat for bosses now is just gonna be get 6 elements on them, get some other stuff on them, but mostly just get 6 elements on them as soon as possible. Wait for them to get to somewhat low HP, or if they're being annoying, just get the 6 elements, the chain attack set up, and then just chain attack right away. If you can chain attack before they're dead, you'll do tons of damage. Again with these Memoras. So far, these Memoras have been my least favorite enemy in this entire game. They pull from like halfway across the map, but they also chase you for a very long time, which is why I'm fighting them instead of running. So I want to explore more in this area. We're gonna smash, right? Nope. Didn't have enough time to smash. Obviously, though, it probably doesn't work very well to just tackle a regular niche monster. You would have to tackle one that's just barely higher level than you to really maximize the experience you get. Okay, there we go. Okay. That attack did a lot. Alright, at least we don't have to deal with that Memora annoying us every 15 minutes. Like I said, Memora's so far been like the most annoying enemy type to face in the entire game. They pull from so far away and you don't even... They are half of the time because they're aerial enemies. Unless you're looking up at the air constantly, you won't see them until they just about pulled you, and it could just destroy you really if you're underleveled. That's why I hate them so much. There are other aerial enemies, but they're typically so high up that they'll never fight you. And yes, even though I might not be able to go to certain high-level zones, you are occasionally able to run into them and discover landmarks anyways, if you go far enough in. Of course, in passive mode, you could just run up there 100% free, not have to worry about encounters. Anyways, figure we're gonna get some stuff and then we're gonna finally continue on with the storyline. But we need to explore this area around here so that we can at least get close to doing other stuff. That's the reason why I'm going up here is I'm pretty sure there's a landmark somewhere up here. Oh, yeah. I called it. I called it. Oh, whoa. There's a hidden area you can just drop into. Whoa. Just fell into a random trap. I know that could happen. It has one of those barrels, but L-sized spiders are at it. Okay, so I'm gonna mash the button, try and get the thing before. Okay. Alright, I was about to say, get the thing off before they attack me. Okay, well now I know about this trolley quicksand feature, and I'll just run away before I do anything else. They might still have any... Oh! Nice animation there. Okay, these are a bit higher level than I thought. Honestly though, just getting the landmark is probably the only thing I really needed here. I'm trying to run away from them so I can actually take a look at the map here. Oh, I don't know if you can even... Oh, I just realized what I have to do. I think this is one of those underground bullcrap stuff. Oof, guess I am running into this obvious trap. Because as it turns out, there's the ether miasma randomly down here. We're marking all these ether miasmas really nicely, but we haven't been able to actually disperse them. And good news, we don't have to fight that unique. We could just waltz down here and kind of just up here, which is the spot we wanted to go anyway. And then pop in for this hidden cave area over here. And good, it's a level 2 Swift Sword Play. Okay, we can cut for that easily. So we found, so for going over here, we found some additional secret items. Alright. Now we get Keen Eye level 3. We seriously need to upgrade some of our other abilities, but we can't necessarily max all of them right now. I forgot to do all the blade arts. Guess switch art is next.
日々の鍛錬のおかげです。成長した私を見せてあげるわ。
Yes, always level up the arts in order of Vanguard, then Rearguard, then Switch Art, and then Rearguard, actual Rearguard arts. Because that seems to work the best for me. Because Vanguard's arts, so far, I've seen do more damage than anything else. Alright. Now we have to climb up this random cliff area, and I suppose we'll get another landmark from doing this. Might actually be a hidden location. Yeah, oh, I was right. Another hidden location that you probably would have never known what to do. This is probably going to give some good experience. It also looks like a decent spot to grind, funnily enough. I mentioned how I'm not grinding here because there's too strong of monsters, but there happens to be some really good uniques here. We might actually come back here to take out stuff. That was good. That was good find. Now we head back and finally trigger the storyline.
さて、次はどこを目指しましょう。こういうのワクワクするよね。詳しいんですよ。
After not doing anything for like 15 minutes, finally getting to go to like an actual big city feels like a good relief. After seeing nothing but destruction this whole DLC game, it's so nice to finally see something that's actually intact for once. I don't know how long it's gonna last though. The game doesn't tell you how long the chapter setup is. I assume it's a bit quicker this time around, but again, how am I supposed to know that? This is my first time playing for this. This is a blind playthrough for a reason. Yeah. By the way, just so you know, Pokemon Scarlet is out, if anybody is draining Ashley yet, but I'm probably gonna wait to do a challenge run until I honestly don't know if I'm gonna do a challenge run. I'm gonna probably still attempt it, but I don't know if I'll be able to do a full challenge run. Let me know I do plan on doing a challenge run of that game, like I did before.
違うって何が？ここのアルス、なぜ本当の姿でいないのかしら。
わかるのか？
どういうこと？
あれはイーラのアルス本来の姿ではないんだ。はるか昔、イーラのアルスは強大な力を持っていた。イーラはその力を持って1000年の長きにわたってアルストに君臨した。だがアレクトス一世の治世下、その力は封印され、アルスは今の形となった。王宮の天守に輝く高級があるだろう。あれがその封印だ。
メツはそれを狙って。
でも何のために？自らの脅威にもなりかねないのでは？
さあ、わからないな。いずれにせよ、奴がここを狙っているのであれば、僕らのすべきことは一つだ。
そうね。
あそこに見えるのが王宮だ。まずは陛下に拝謁し、事の次第を報告しなくては。
Alright. Orasco is this city's name. Okay. Finally in a city that isn't actually destroyed by everything. First thing we're gonna do is just like a leisurely potion talk to everything. Another day of overfilling my belly, but not done eating yet. The delicacies and finery of cooking aren't just about filling your face. Until I get to save a legendary just for that famous ship, my trip cannot be over. I came all the way from Borodane to tickle my taste buds with her legendary tastes. I'm gonna get some of Miss Sorrel's cooking and make this trip worth my while. I'm talking to these people mostly to get a Cavalry built because meeting people is part of his skill. Phew. Oh. It didn't touch the right person. New customers, hello, welcome to the best restaurant in the capital, if I do say so myself. I had to admit, I had a bit of a rough time lately, and it's affecting my cooking. Lucky to have regular customers who eat here all the same, but I don't want them to be satisfied with less. Sorry. Looking to have a meal, I'll cook, but I can't really recommend anything. Hello there, youngsters. Are you looking for any answers this particular this fine day? For beginners, I recommend the Torna and Velia. You'll be serenading your friends in no time at all. It's not got that many strains, so it's simple to learn. There are also many good songs for beginners. It's a winner. Once you've learned some pieces, you can join an ensemble. It's a good way to improve in a hurry. We even got a special event where people play the Torna Velia to express thanks to the Titan. It's not an event to be missed. The music spreads through the air, so delicate and yet so strong. Alright. Means people, as far as getting a skill, late skill locked for later. And also to go shopping. Alright, can't go wrong with accessories, she says. Okay, these are actually pretty decent. buy at least 2 of each of these. Stage battle with aggro. No. Could be decent. Actually, wait, though, this is better. So that makes it easier to get the fight affinity up. But we don't need that because it's already pretty easy to do. Driver shackle resistance, that's actually kind of important. Driver shackle is one of my least favorite statuses in the game, so we'll get 3 of those. Maybe 1 of those. Stench makes it so you can't, the blade will not go near you. Which also acts as a affinity breaker. Oh. Heard Felfley's village has been attacked. A similar thing happened in Estam not too long ago. Kind of trouble only ever happened abroad. World's more dangerous these days, but we should be safe here in the capital so long as the King Noble reign continues. Our things are nice and peaceful so we don't get rid of stray, so we can carry on living as always. Hey, after not being able to find inns for like who knows how long, we're able to finally find some. Oh, that secret? It seems that secret location gave us a lot of experience, which is nice. Will you go ahead and use that to level them up some more? Alright. Gain 3 whole levels off of that. That just shows how much more experience we're getting. I do think you do still get experience from landmarks, however, it's calculated as bonus experience. And yes, another reason of doing that isn't just for the bonus experience, but to get that person in as a community person. And I think doing all that caused door quests to be available. This is kind of similar to what Xenoblade 1 did. You wanted to talk to everyone in Xenoblade 1, both to get higher area affinity and also get more quests available. The same applies here, except it's useful to unlock certain blade skills. Okay, now we need weapons. It's always probably the most important part. Speaking of which, I need to check weapons on the other characters. Oh, look what returned! Yes, boys, this is the return of the wood chip. Remember this thing? It's only the most busted early game weapon in the entire game, and considering we were able to get it early in the last game, that was really good. Although, I'm gonna start with this one first, simply because, the strength, the block rate on it is really helpful for, guarding more easy, so we're gonna focus on upgrading that on those 2 characters, but then put the wood chip on everyone else. We're gonna throw it on Mifra, and then give it to both. Oh, Minoff already has the wood chip. Right, I got one of these other ones. Okay, now's a good time to actually exchange this for the wood chip. The reason why I didn't get a higher one is because the special effect was just too good at that point. Okay. Decided to skip hazes I am there. I was thinking maybe we'll give her a weapon after this. Oh yeah, here. Didn't even see half of these chips we got. Alright, there's a motor chip. No special effects, but improves block rate a 10. That's actually better for both of the other characters. Hang on. I should have gotten them items. Instead, let's get them both block rating. Tank characters need a higher block rating, so we're gonna give them both the motor chip. Alright. Oh, we still need weapons for Mithra anyway. I forgot about Mithra. Except she already has the wood chip on. So Hayes is not gonna get better block rating, I think, so we're gonna give her this. Make sure we're doing as much damage as we can. I think I'm feeling lucky. I'm gonna switch to Jin this time. If I need to, I could switch Hayes back into the front. And yes, I find it actually kind of weak to use Hayes as the first play you use right off the bat. Heard some people live in the city. If someone came and asked for your help, you'd hear them out, eh? That's because you can emphasize with them. That empathy is something the people help you help will never forget. They'll support you, rain or shine. On top of that, once you make a name for yourself, new doors open up on the count of your rep. Let your theme go to your head, and never think of others as smaller than yourself. It only causes pain. Remember that, and your bonds that you make will stay with you throughout your life. Alright. But yeah, like I was saying. So that was what. But like I was saying, I haven't needed Hayes' healing lately, so I'll change him out and maybe not put him in the main. Part of the reason why I don't put them in as the main spot, and what I mean by that is like by doing a Vanguard switch like this, is because, well, they're not actually that useful in the main spot, and also they don't seem to be very effective there. The only time that's gonna work will be probably later on in the game once we acquire all of our skill points and finally get the ability to use our arts right off the bat. Then it'll work better. Alright, we need to pick up some question marks. Aspirant, you stay right where you are. You have a look about you that tells you might be interested in my most marvelous inventions. Here, look. Hundreds of these things. Beauties, are they? More ordained is absolutely nothing on my masterworks, I'm telling you. I am nevertheless at somewhat of a loss on how to surpass my former genius. But what with the war on the horizon, been getting more and more difficult to find the parts I need. So now I've laid my woes bare. Could you perhaps help the great Gideon collect some machine parts? I believe the ones lying around here in Torna should be choice enough. Alright. Okay. How do you do? Have you got these machine parts? Alright, we need to get some stuff from... Well, that's a lot. I could just give him sunset brackets, actually. Yeah, let's just do that. Excellent. Find all you have there. I extend my gracious thanks. At long last, I could put the finishing touches on my ultimate creation. Hee-hoo-hoo. I call it Gideon's Special Patented Perpetual Music Box. Suggest just with one turn of the key, it'll play music forever and ever with no interruption. What's that? You want to know how to stop it? Well, that's a good point. I got not thought of a good way yet. That's a problem for future Gideon to wrestle with. Anyways, you helped me collect the parts, so why don't I teach you how to make your own as thanks? Alright. Hold on, it's coming to me out. Yes. Eureka, I got a flash of inspiration for a brand new invention. It's a masterpiece that will trash any and all minor flaws which my last masterpiece may or may not have had. I'm gonna need lots of parts that can withstand the dry climate around the capital. I can here tell you can find these parts around Gorma. I trust you'll rely on your help me finding a few more of these parts. Excellent. Excellent. Just bring them back to me when you found some. Let us dare to dream hand in hand, eh? I got so many of these for the main game that I can just spam to get through all of them. Marvelous. That looks like all the parts I need, yes. You have keen eyes, my fledgling friends. Hold my life's work. I call it Gideon's Special Patent Jamming Megaphone. Its perfectly tuned mechanism cancels out any noise from the surrounding and magnifies the user's voice. Since surely everyone knows the sound of their own voice, there's no such. I'm brilliant. How far does your magnifying voice carry, you ask? Well, what are you guys, health and safety executors? Sheesh. Used to buy ingenious technology. Any voice you feed it, no matter how loud, will carry 10 Ps. Right, just as far as you shall. It's pretty much the point. Here, I'll share the recipe with you so you can take my breaking invention out into the world. Alright. Seal control to allow me to stay aloft after all. This marks the beginning of a new era of inventions. Why, before you know it, I'll be a household name. People will bow and scrape before me, begging for one of my creations. It's in part to you keen-eyed kittywinks. Bravo, well done indeed. Alright, now the community levels up.
悪くない気分だ。
Alright. Community level 2 means now we need more to level up later, but more quests appear now. So if we did this properly, there should be more quests open up. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for this video. If you like, you enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.